into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Catch in the middle, it's lob. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed, the measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
Pulls and fires complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Notre Dame lines up quickly. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quick pass on the jet motion. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you could tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job. Playing fast, trusting their eyes. And
touchdown, Notre Dame! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Pauly. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The short hands. It's Pauly. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run. But in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Love. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Carr. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here come the Irish again, this time doing it through the air.
And getting a little balance, right? We talked about how they like to be physical and they like to run the football. But when you get that balance going, man, it makes it easy to call plays, start to settle in, everything looking good on offense.
Makes the grab. It's Fields. Oh, spin move. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Notre Dame right back to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got it in the middle. It's Fields. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. They take a 4. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Carr. And the third down pass is knocked away by the knee.
3rd and long.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from last week when he scored 2 touchdowns. You could just see him here close to the end zone. He's trying to snip his way in. He's so good at finding the creases when they get down tight to the goal line.
Swings it out to his running back. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Iron! Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? First play of the drive, wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Back to pass, it's Carr. Quick completion on the out. At the 35, he's got room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure that Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's deflected, knocked away by the knee.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Bob. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game.
They just scored.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Irish back on offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Caught near the stick. It's Fields. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. The give on the option. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in. It's Love. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Gets it out fast. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewitt. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Payne. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive, even when you've got the lead late in the game.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's second in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this third down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
On 4th down. They'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I mean, how about it, guys, right? I mean, we're up here in the booth. We can't believe they decided to go for it on 4th down with the lead.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down, fresh set coming up. You've got to do something to stop this bleeding.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Makes the grab.
What the fuck is he doing?
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, it's Carr. He's going for the goal line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
How good have they been on 3rd down today, and another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. Quick strike complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does